At the moment, the supply chain is completely compromised. As you know, the semiconductors that are needed to manufacture the PCBs, the inverters, the drives, they are not available. Only the sourcing was mainly from China, and due to the lockdown and the COVID, the chips are not available to the Europeans, and due to that we cannot produce the electronics that is needed for the machine. And that's why there is a significant amount of delays for the shipment of all the machines. And due to that, you can see this is of course not a good time, because we also have a war that is going on in the world, and that's why we don't have the garments orders placing into the place. At the same time, the machines are not also present that are needed. Some of the mills are standing idle for 4 months, 5 months, and they're just counting the interest from the bank. So which is making the project sick as a whole. So this is not only the problem from one machine maker, this is a problem for everyone. And so at the moment we have come to this exhibition. It's not basically to sell. We are here, we are frontline soldiers. We have to meet all the customers and we have to listen to their problems, and we have to try to solve them on a priority basis depending on the requirement. Whoever needs some of the partial line to be started, we should be able to give them the parts in order that we can at least go into partial production, so that the mill is not, getting sick. This is our first priority. At the same time, the future is for the recycling. As you know, H&M, Zara, and many other garments manufacturers or garments buyers actually, they are now focusing on the recycling material for the sustainability of the environment itself. And Trutzschler, we have the unique technology to use the garments, we call it jute basically, the garments cut pieces, the garments waste, post-consumer waste, right? So we have the machines to tear them apart, make the fibers from there, and then from the fibers we can go for the yarn production with slightly blending with the man-made fiber like the polyester or like the viscose, so that we can use some coarse count yarns which can be used for the woven applications. Yeah, like I said that, first of all, cotton is limited because the land is limited, but the population is always growing. So we cannot afford to use the cotton garments anymore in the future. So there has to be a man-made fiber application in the future, and of course the recycled material from the cotton. So that is where Trutzschler has made a speciality. We are the only one from Trutzschler, Germany, who are able to produce the wastage from the garments and the man-made fibers to be blended with that. The back process is actually contributing to the contribution margin. It's not the garments. If you bring the fabric and if you just cut it and sew it and make the garments and export, the value addition is not there. The back process is actually where we are making the maximum contribution margin and earning the foreign exchange for the country. Now, if this back process industry is not able to operate because they can open the spare parts letter of credits, or they cannot open the LC for the cotton, then this back process industry will not survive. At the same time, we are talking about almost double utility cost, which is also the cream on the top. And with this, it is really not possible to survive. We really need to have, and also, as we all know that we have certain pressure from the IMF to free float the US dollar. And if the currency exchange is free floated and it goes to, everybody's scared that where the dollar is actually going, where the dollar will go after the election. So all these things are there. So if the dollar is going to 150 taka, only God knows how we will be able to open the letter of credits and import the raw material, the parts and the cotton. No, you see, for machine manufacturing, there are many other sub-suppliers that are needed. You need logistics support and a lot of steel, hardcore mechanical engineering industry to support this kind of machine manufacturing industry, which is really not present in our country. So I don't think in the near future we can think about having a factory which is able to manufacture heavy duty machineries.